Welcome to the VIP section.
Baby,
You know what it is. We are back in another morning of a dirty side. We are now getting close to entering August. What's really good, y'all? I gotta say, a lot of y'all done made it through the summer, and that's a plus. A lot of y'all have got on t-shirts. I didn't see a lot of t-shirts made this summer, so that's a good thing. That's a great thing. These streets are nasty work out here these days. All these kids think that just running around drilling Grand Theft Auto style is the way to go, and it's not, man. You know, we've seen a lot of nasty work things happen in the past couple of weeks, especially with Gilly the Kid, son. And this shit is not a game. Those guys were grown-ass men, too. That's the thing about it. These, the little kids you see running around shooting each other up, 15, 16 years old, but now it's getting into the grown men. The grown men are acting like kids. Grown men are acting like kids. That is sad. It's sad to say that, you see a 15, 16-year-old kid running around drilling, and then you see grown men in their 30s, mid-30s running around drilling too. That's nasty work. 35 years old, 30 years old, y'all supposed to be setting examples, not being followers. Y'all are acting like children out here. These are how the kids are acting. When Little Dirk and all of them was running around doing all of this stuff, these guys were kids. How y'all following kids? This is nasty. I gotta say, Little Dirk is definitely, and those guys in Chicago's, they, back in the day, the rappers from Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx, we were trendsetters. New York City set trends. People wearing the baggy jeans, the Timbs, the Avirexes, being fresh and being from Harlem was a good thing. Getting money, driving nice cars, and doing all types of shit in the streets, and being non-violent unless you had to. Now you guys are running around following kids that did shit in 2013 and 15 and 14 and 15. You know what I mean? And here we are 8-10 years later, and you guys are grown-ass men following what these guys were doing in 2015. That's nasty. What are we doing here? I don't get it. We're supposed to be role models, not clown, goofy, grown-ass men running around shooting up, killing each other. That's whack. That's not cool, man, at all. And I don't understand how you guys and you record labels is co-signing these grown-ass men, signing these niggas in their 30s saying that they drilling still. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I respect the rappers that want to, come to the table with good music, good bars. You fuck with me, I'll show you what I do. Those are rappers, man. Not drillers that are rappers. Those are rappers. Come on, man. That's nasty work. So like I said, this summer, you guys got through this summer. And I didn't see too many people on the t-shirt, and that was good, man. Shout out to Ferris Avenue, too. I was just up there last night. I was going to go in the game until I seen how goddamn packed it was. I didn't have no cones, nowhere to the park at. I don't do the park blocks away. You know what I mean? I don't go nowhere unless I'm exclusively ready to go. There, I had to park 2 blocks away. I couldn't double park. The cops is out there. There's no way I was going to do that. That's nasty work. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to set that up with them and figure out a day I could go down there, bring the cameras out. Today was perfect. I had the cameraman with me. I was going to go out there. I was going to get some footage, but it was just too packed. You know what I mean? So I felt like today wasn't the day for that. But the Ferris Avenue was lit. The Ferris ball was definitely Ferris World was definitely packed. You know what I mean? It was definitely had everybody out there ready to watch some good basketball. And I got to say, that's one of the hottest tournaments in the city. So shout out to them. I'll pull up on y'all maybe next week. And I'll definitely do this before I get out here and go to the Event Fest down in Atlanta. Go fuck with Earn Your Leisure. And go down there and network. I haven't seen those guys in a long time, except when they came, did some business with me about a month ago. But we had this set up for me to go down there and hang out with them. Have not once got a chance to do so. So I figured I would do that. I know the whole town and went down there and, vibe with them, period. I haven't got a chance to sit with them, and I'm going to do that next month. That's for sure. So shout out to them. I think we're going to be in Atlanta. Can't wait. DigiWax Radio will have their own booth out there, and we will be shutting shit down. Tone will be DJing, and we will have the attention on us pulling up in there, coming to fuck with us. So shout out to DigiWax Radio. I can't wait till we put this together, and I got a surprise that will be sponsoring us down there that I guarantee you everybody's going to know what the hell these are. You know what I mean? It's the new invention of technology. I don't want to give it away too fast, but it will be out there, and it will be seen for the first time at the Event Fest in Atlanta with DigiWax. So I can't wait till that happens. Yeah, we are set up to go down there. We're just putting together a few little things to make sure everything moves smoothly, and our booth will be flooded with giveaways also. So for all the people that want to come up, come see what we are about, digiwaxradio.com. Shout out to CL and shout out to Illegal PD. We will definitely be rocking out and going down there. But enough is enough. I think it's time that we get into the show now. It's Monday morning. It is about 9:05 a.m. And I figure, it's time for us to turn up. You know what I mean? And talk about some things that happened over the weekend and things that occurred that, that should be lit. Now, Nicki Minaj says that Pink Friday 2 will save mankind. I guess she's saying that this is the hardest album that she's put together so far. Pause. Nicki Minaj has been doing her thing for a very long time, but Cardi B has came in the game, which a lot of females, I can't say they slowed her flow up, but they definitely made her open her eyes that, I got to come out with some fire. So Nicki Minaj says her Pink Friday 2 will save the mankind. I mean, this is Nicki Minaj. She got a lot of tricks up her sleeve. She got the barbs. She got a lot of producers that definitely want to work with her. So I could see her easily coming in the game and doing her thing with no problem. People in the game definitely like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is definitely one of the GOATs in the game, been around for a very long time and shutting shit down at that. Not like she just been in the game showing her ass and, showing her body and, getting views like that. No, she literally is doing good music and showing off her nice body for the people. I think she has about 50 million followers, maybe more than that, 100 million or something like that. So you guys, I know you all loving everything that she brings to the table. And, I can't wait to hear Nicki Minaj's new album. You know what I mean? I like Nicki. I think she's fire. I think she comes to the game with real hip hop. I don't think she follows a lot of trends. I think she tries to set her own trends, and which is good. Yeah. The girls out there, they probably, I'm dying to see what females are on that album. I'm pretty sure Ice Spice will be on that album, which would be a good move. Her and Ice Spice are real close. Which I got to say, that video that they got together, I guess it's the Barbie World, I think it's called. Oh, man, it was looking marvelous in that video. So, yeah, I guess we can definitely, I never get a chance to put that on the page because I felt like some songs I don't put on the page because they flag them because they're so big. And, yeah, those were one of the records. But eventually I will try to get that. Probably put it in the stories for y'all. Y'all can take a look at it and see that. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. But the Barbie World video, they was looking extra good. They was in their lingerie. They was wearing all pink. Sexy as fuck. I can't lie. That was a great video for them. Shout out to Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice for one holding down Queens and one holding down the Bronx and vibing and doing a song together for New York. That's what it's about, man. To get New York litty. New York is definitely one of those states that, been on top of the game for a long time. So it's about time that somebody came and try to hold the crown down. Which I got to say, the biggest artists we have, pause, from New York are females. Sorry to say, guys. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are spitting fire too, coming with good records, but the ladies are on top. When I think of the biggest artists in New York City right now, I think of Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. That's it. They try to throw Scarlett in there, but she got to let us hear some more because she's keep running around with that same song. We got to hear what else she comes with. You know what I mean? We all for Scarlett up here. We were one of the first people to interview her, with her success and before her record deal. So we're not shitting on Scarlett. We love Scarlett to death, but we want to hear more. We've been burning that record on the radio for now 6 to 7 weeks that we can't even play it no more. You know what I mean? It's like, it's old. The attention span of people on the internet and on the radio is very, very short. So, you got to have a nice arsenal of records, you artists out there. I don't think you're going to put out one record at a time and think it's going to do enough. It's not. Got to have a street tester. You got to have a record for YouTube. Then you also got to have the single. So that's 3 records out at once that I think that is needed for each artist to buzz. Because when I get into my mode and I'm feeling you as an artist, I don't want to be in my car keep rewinding the same song. Why should I be a fan of yours and if I have to play the same song constantly in the car? You know what I mean? You're riding through traffic and and she's stuck in traffic, and a person keeps hearing you bring back the same song. Like, yo, this nigga only listen to one song? No, that's because you only have one song. So I don't want to get on an artist like that if I can't vibe with them 24/7. So one song is not enough. So we are definitely waiting for more records from Scarlett, so we can see what else she brings to the table. Do I think Scarlett is gonna come with hits? Of course. I don't see why wouldn't she. You know what I mean? That's Scarlett. You mean her records before that? I didn't hear that. I only heard 2 records. I heard Gizzy Gobbler, and I think I heard another song she had, and that's it. Those songs are old. We want to hear new records, Scarlett. So I know she's with Swiss Beats. So I know that she's working. I know she's working on new product, and I know in the next couple of months we should hear something new. I seen that in the video. I seen her recently in her stories, and on her page doing a record with A Boogie. So that's one record. So I hope that she doesn't wait a year to put that one record out, and then we have to wait a whole 2 years for another record. So, shout out to Scarlett, and hope you're in the studio banging out these hits because you broke yourself as an artist. Now let's keep going. Let's speed up the process, and let's get these people knowing that you are here to play. So I can put you in a category with Ice Spice, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. I can't put you up there. Not enough records. So once you get enough records, we'll see if we could put you on that pedestal with the GOATs and the people that are running around with numerous records out. Cardi B dropped about 8 different features and records in the past month or 2. So she's not playing because she knows Nicki Minaj is coming out with this album. So she knows she got to keep the foot on her neck so that rival can keep going. So shout out to Nicki Minaj and shout out to Cardi B for keeping New York City alive. Now, Kanye West is back on Twitter after Elon Musk reinstates him with the gold check. I don't know what this gold check is. Does anybody know? For y'all that's in there, like and subscribe, get in the comments. Let me know what is a gold check on Twitter. I know about a blue check, but a gold check. This is what Elon Musk, it says that he reinstates him with the gold check. That's what it says. I don't know too much about Twitter too much. I don't be on Twitter as much as I should. But Twitter is definitely something for all the artists use so they can run their mouth. I like that Instagram has the threads. Now I'm on threads. My threads username is ShayBabyTV. I'm on it all the time. I like it better than Twitter, actually, because you can click on it right from Instagram. A lot of things. You could put what you say on Instagram, even though you could do that on Twitter too. But you got to screenshot it and then post it. Don't like that. So therefore, they kept Twitter out, Instagram, and created their own Twitter, which is threads, which is popping. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's on threads from Instagram. And I see you guys away message and how you're feeling and what's going on. It's popping, just like how I do. You know what I mean? So yeah, Kanye West, I would like to know what that gold check is. Get in them comments and let me know. What is the gold check on Twitter? You know what I mean? Let's talk about that. All right. Okay, it says that Coi Leray appears to shade Latto in new song snippet. They can't fuck with Coi Leray. That's what she's saying. So she's coming at Latto. I'm gonna be real. Coi Leray is definitely doing her thing. She got hit records, but I don't think she can rock with Latto. Latto's spitting fire. I can't lie. Latto's coming hard. The records are street. People are feeling Latto. So for Coi Leray to come at her, she must feel that she's, above her. She must feel that she's better and her songs are more knocking than Latto. I need the people to jump in these comments and let me know what y'all think. Who's a better artist? Coi Leray or Latto? I said Latto. I like Coi Leray, don't get me wrong. I think she's cool. I seen her on Math Hoffa interview. She's a nice person. Seems like she's a good vibe, and she's she made up with her father. That's the biggest thing that made me like her more, because I know what it is with kids these days. They sometimes feel a little tension towards your parents, but these are your parents. Should never feel tension towards your parents. My father right now is in the hospital and he's getting better and we're trying to get him out. Ain't nothing like losing one of your parents. So if you got your parents around, talk to them, cherish them, let them know you love them. Let them know you love them. You know what I mean? That's a big thing in a parent's eyes. You know, parents, you guys are all spoiled as kids, and I can't sit front. I'm a kid. I was a kid once myself, and, I was a spoiled kid. I can't lie. I was a spoiled kid. I ain't gonna fucking lie. You know what I mean? But not once have I ever felt shade or felt any type of way towards my parents. I rock with them completely. Those that know me and my father and my family, my brother. We are real close. So you know me. I haven't done nothing in the game without my brother. You know what I mean? Even when we did the Shea Baby TV, I felt like he had to be my co-host and my partner on the show, in which he accepted it because he was a DJ. Now look at him. He's on the radio. Now look at him. He's getting lit. We didn't even start interviewing niggas sit down yet. All these guys is giving away all their cards. Where they going next with this? If they don't blow up, they're trouble. It's like putting out a mixtape first before you drop the album. We did not drop our album yet. We have not dropped our album yet. We are building up the platform and we are doing very well with this. And thanks to you guys. I see the views on YouTube. I see the views on TikTok and Instagram. It's unbelievable. I remember a year and a half ago when we started this. We started from the mud. Now we got followers, a lot of them. Now we got a lot of people tuning in. TikTok is rocking. YouTube is rocking. Everything is rocking. Platform rocking. So yes, if you got parents out there and you got a family, cherish them every minute. Don't be shady towards them. Show love. It's a fact. Now, Sukihana, she finally gets to meet Dr. Umar and fans have a lot to say about it. Now, why can't she fucking meet Dr. Umar? All the fans was probably saying like, yo, she's trying to throw it on him, trying to do things, ruin this man's life, do all of this, do all of that. No, she's a fan. She see him, she take a picture, she want to vibe with him. She listens to him probably. You know what I mean? She watches him probably. So I don't get why you guys are always spitting negative things towards Sukihana. Sukihana is my dude right there. And me and I, like I said it once before, me and I had a conversation on Instagram in the DM. We spoke. She seemed cool. I have no problem with Sukihana. We try to talk about Sukihana and keep her name alive as much as possible. We don't have to do that. She is doing her thing. That's a fact. So when y'all think that we throwing up little videos and we trying to shade her, no, we just trying to keep her lit, keep her name in the game. We fuck with her and Sexy Red. We like what they bring to the table in the hip-hop game. See, I didn't put her on a category with the Cardi B's and all of them because, she got more than just rapping going on. So, I can't really say like all of her fans are from straight rapping. So, that's why I can't put her in that category. But she is doing her thing and climbing up the ranks with, in the female game. You guys know y'all know deep down inside y'all like Sukihana. Sukihana is definitely doing her thing. Except when she's chasing niggas around, talking about she eating niggas' ass and all of that. I can't say it's nasty work for those who like that being done to them, but me, that's not my thing. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. That's not my thing. To be honest with you, it's hard for me to say if it is my thing or not, because it's never been done to me. You know what I mean? I never, like a couple times attempts, I stopped it. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I feel like there's only one way for that to happen. Your legs got to be in the air and all of that. I'm not a female, pause. I'm not doing that. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So the guys that, I want y'all to get in the comments, all the fans and all of the people out on YouTube. Is that Mo getting your salad tossed? Let me know. I always thought it was. That's why I can't have that done. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Okay, so Cardi B performance goes left as she throws a mic at a fan who chucked a drink on her. Wow. Cardi B went off on that. The Bronx came out of her guaranteed. So she threw the mic at the nigga. Yo, that's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. Come on, if I'm performing and first of all, when you're performing, you got on a nice outfit. Your stylist hooked you up. You spend time pinning up the clothes. Everything fits right on you. If you're an artist out there and you've been in the game, you know what it is to get yourself ready for the show. So, you getting ready for the show. We talking maybe 5-6 hours before the show, doing your makeup, getting your outfit together, and to have some fan-ass nigga throw a drink on you while you performing, that's the nastiest work of all works that are nasty. That's disgusting. I ain't feeling that, not one bit. I don't get it. How does that happen? You know what I mean? I never seen nothing like that ever happen before. You know, like to a female like that. Though I mean, I've seen people violate dudes on the stage, but you know, a female, you know, she's up there, she's looking good. Most likely, Cardi B had on something tight, and her outfit was probably white, red, or black. So she probably wasn't feeling all that. Fucked up her whole night, man. You know what I mean? So she threw the mic at the dude. So as a concert promoter, how do we go on from that? The mic is in the crowd. She's mad. You know what I mean? We got to beat the shit out of him and throw that dude out. You know, she might not ever want to do nothing there again. You know what I mean? He killed the whole vibe by doing that. You know, he had a lot of nerve, you know, throwing a drink on somebody and, you know, while they're performing. Like, what type of shit is that? I don't get it. Like, are you guys, is something wrong with you guys out here these days? So you spent your money to throw a drink on somebody that you spent money on? That's got to be hate. Why are you in the crowd? First of all, if you could reach Cardi B with a drink from where you are, you spend good money on them front row seats. Let's start from there. So you spent money to you have that much hate for a person that you would spend money, your hard-earned money. You're sitting in the crowd. You're not a rapper. You're not a ball player. You're nobody. You're just a worker. So you spend this money to throw a drink on her. And I'm pretty sure you got your ass thrown out of the arena and everything like this. That dude is a clown. That's a factory. I'm not going to spend my money. If I spend money to sit front row, first of all, I've never been to a concert in my life. Let's start from there. I don't do concerts. I don't like to be in crowded places. I will do it if the cha-ching is involved, but no cha-ching has ever been involved, so I've never, ever been around concerts. That's a fact. I can honestly say that. You know what I mean? You could call me what you want, but I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people. Ever since the Stampede with the Puff Daddy thing in the 90s, I said I'm good on those things. And I was just a child, but just doing research on that, things like that happen. You know, what about the people that got stung with the AIDS needle at the Travis Scott concert? You know what I mean? So what makes you think that I'm going to go spend my money to watch you run up and down the stage like I watch you on YouTube? That's not what I do. Not shutting down your artists, because I want you guys to all go spend money on these artists. They deserve it. They worked hard. They got to this status to perform for you guys. So that's cool. You know, yeah, that's cool. I don't have no problem with that. Just do the right thing. That's all. Facts. So Jay-Z visits a Chicago soul food restaurant, boosts business after his ups and downs for a year. So I guess after the corona, this business has been trying to get back on their feet. Jay-Z must have liked the food or heard about it, and he wanted to see a soul food restaurant that's 99 times out of 10 owned by black people, that he wanted to see it keep going. So he knew that this is the power of being somebody and a celebrity. He knew just by eating it there, taking a couple pictures, it was going to boost the sales, and it was going to help them with all the coverage from the, instead of just giving them money, then you don't know what they're going to do with it. You know what we do? We boost their sales. We eat there, we promote for them instead of giving them money and they fuck it up. And then they fuck it up and then they still go under, then that's money lost. It's worth more money for Jay-Z to eat there and take a picture. Believe me. If he gave them $50,000, it will never amount to the amount that Jay-Z sat there and took some pictures. Now their sales is up and now they are rocking. You know what I mean? So I know they like Jay-Z for what he did for pulling up and doing those type of things and getting their recognition and their sales to the roof. You know what I mean? That was a big, big, big move, pause, for, for the soul food restaurant. I don't know the name of it, but I will put it on Instagram when I figure out the name of the company that he went to, the soul food restaurant that he ate to. So shout out to Jay-Z for doing good things. You know, not money is not everything. Sometimes the vibe and the connections and the post is worth more than the money. That's a fact. So Keith Murray responds to the disturbing video. They tried to assassinate my character. That's true. That's why I put that on the page. And I noticed in the comments, I want to thank you guys. You guys have not came at my neck for posting that. I posted that saying that the dude who posted it was foul. Why are they doing this to my man Keith? I needed y'all to see what they did to Keith, and that fucking post will not stop ringing. We're up to like 900,000 views, over 6,000 comments on that one post of people talking about what's going on with Keith Murray. Keith Murray looked crazy, but the thing is, that's why I don't understand how old that video is. They saying that's the night after he performed at the BET Awards, but that couldn't be it that night. Because the night he performed, he looked it good. He looked it sober. He looked it like money. He looked it clean. Everything about Keith Murray looked like, he's a artist that's still running around getting to the bag. Now, this one guy made him seem like he was a crackhead, smoking crack, looking for change in the middle of the streets like a bum. Like a bum. So Keith Murray responded to that disturbing video, and he said that he's tight that the people would try to assassinate his character and make him look like he's some goofy crackhead running around like he ain't a fucking goat. He's definitely a goat. If you check the post out, I said that. You are definitely a goat, my dude. That is a fact. He's definitely one of them dudes. He paved the way. If it wasn't for him, a lot of guys would not have been on and understand what is going on in the hip-hop game. He paved the way. He set the tone. He was one of the first people on Def Jam after, to run DMCs in them. So you got to feel him. You got to feel him. You know what I mean? Okay, so Fat Joe salutes 50 Cent for beefing with him. He said, I had the persona of a New York Suge Knight. Huh. All right. So Fat Joe was saying that he was the New York Suge Knight and he was wilding in them times. And, he was happy that 50 Cent beefed with him because I guess it calmed him down and let him know that he was touchable and that somebody would come out his neck. I can't say. I don't know who won that battle. Because Fat Joe, I ain't gonna lie, Fat Joe has hits. Fat Joe's one of them niggas that got the domino of hits. He just, all the way down the list of hits. You know what I mean? If he just never stops making a hit. He knows how to make a record. Yo, if Fat Joe wanted to right now and his age close to, if he's not in his 50s and better, he could make a better song than a lot of you little young dudes right now. I would put the money on Fat Joe building up a hit with DJ Khaled before one of you young dudes doing one of these drill records. And I mean, you probably saying, yeah, Shay, you're older, so you're gonna like that. He can't make a better record than drill. Yes, he can. Them drill shits is headaches compared to these songs that these veterans make. You know what I mean? And y'all little kids would be ashamed if y'all say y'all can make a better record than Fat Joe or Jay-Z or one of these goats. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy. I remember when they was doing these 2 tracks and doing all this stuff back in the days in music, there was no crazy compressions for the voices. You had to work with your real voice and work with it. Now these guys just sounding like they don't need, this sounds like it's not even them. You could even go hire AI right now to do your songs for you and just lip sync. And AI can contract your voice and then do the whole song for you and you don't even got to do nothing. It's just lip sync. I heard Beanie Siegel saying he's thinking about doing that because he lost his voice. So I know a lot of you rappers is thinking that because y'all are all smoked out, drunk off Henny, off lean, and y'all not focused. So y'all gonna need that pretty soon. Somebody to make a hit for y'all. You know what I mean? We got about 2 minutes too before we get up out of here. But that's a fact. Shout out to Fat Joe for keeping it real about the beef with him between him and 50 Cent. Classic beef. I would do anything to rewind time and go back in those days. It was lit. It was lit. 100%. No fucking camera phones. None of that bullshit. Just fucking hits. That's a fact. So, one more thing before we get out of here. I wanted to touch up on this YSL Rico case. Goat sacrifices comes to light as defense files an motion towards excludes the evidence. Okay, so it looks like YSL case with Young Thug is getting better towards his favor, it seems like. Seems like a lot of the evidence that they're doing is not coming together. All this snitching and bullshit that these clowns, these goofies that did towards Young Thug is starting to kick them in the ass. Starting to kick them in the ass. So get in the comments and let me know. Do you think that Young Thug will beat this case? He might have to sit for a year or two until a year. It's been a year now. Might even been 2. He might have to sit for maybe like another year or 2 till they finalize this case. But do you think that he will beat this case or not? Let us know. Get in the comments. They saying that the light in the defense filed motions to exclude evidence. They're saying they're going to exclude the evidence because of lack of evidence, it seems like. So, it seems like Young Thug got a shot, man. He has a shot. So shout out to all the fans out there. I'm pretty sure you guys are writing to Young Thug and emailing him because I'm pretty sure he has an email that you can reach out to him and you could talk to him, man. Hold your head, Young Thug. All this snitching that they doing is not gonna hold out. But I do say it's funny that Gunna was able to snitch and still come up with a hit. His fucking song is all over Instagram, and I hate hearing that because it's a good song. They lucky that they has a little negativity towards him because he still can make good songs. That fuck you mean? Fire. Can't lie. I just can't listen to it until I see the 100% pass of the okayness. I can't do that. I have a lot of friends that are in the streets and we don't play that at all. At all. You get down with a friend, you go down with the friend. Pause. That's a fact. Well, that's enough this morning. It's about 9:31, I think it is, maybe. I got to check the clock. Yeah, it's 9:31 right now. It's enough time, man. You know, I keep you guys for a half hour for the morning show. Hope you guys have a good week. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be by myself for the rest of the week, maybe for the rest of the month. LV went to DR. Tone is on tour right now. He's on a DJ tour with DJ Sus One. He will be back here on Thursday for radio, and he will be back Wednesday too for the morning show. So it's your boy Shay Baby, and we up out of here. It's another morning of the dirty side, the dirtiest dirty side. The merch page is up. The merch will be back out in September. We will have the Shay Baby TV t-shirts, the Dirty Side t-shirts, and the Shay Baby TV hats for sale first. That's what we're gonna start with. And the Shay and the Shay and the Tony VIP t-shirt too. That was fire. I can't lie. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day and tell your boss to kick rocks. You're listening to Shay Baby TV. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shay Baby.